We have seen from the title, Terra Luna, in my opinion, will not crash. And I want to go and explain you everything. I want to go and look a little bit at the technical analysis of this side of things. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research, do your own due diligence. But I want to go and tell you my opinion on the Luna Classic coin and what we have seen from Bitcoin going down and Luna Classic going up, and why I believe it will keep on rising. Whether you're a long-time supporter of the channel, you come here just to watch some videos on certain topics, you know that I've talked about Luna Classic quite a lot, and now I'm more convinced than ever that the crash of the Luna Classic will not happen, but at the same time the $1 mark will not happen, and I want to go and give you my precise opinion on it. But with that said, let's jump straight onto the laptop, and we are over here on KuCoin. Now, if you are a Luna Classic supporter, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, let me know down in the comments what you think price prediction wise of Luna Classic. But we go and look at the chart. Now, if we look at the hourly chart over here, we see that we have formed this pattern in the hourly chart. Now, if we do manage to go above this line over here, we will go up, and I do think we will go back to all-time high, and we will also see the 30,000, 30,000 decimal mark over here, but we need to go over it. If we go down due to also Bitcoin price, we are gonna go to lower, lower resistance, about 22,000. But what's happening over here if we go and zoom in on the price action? Well, Bitcoin, it is going down, and whether Bitcoin is going up and down, and we see it over here that we go up and then it goes down, and then we seem to go like sideways and then it goes down, and the same over here. We go sideways, we have some patterns that are created within the long term over here. Sorry, not long term, just like kind of like a daily terms, to be honest. So we go and put the trend line over here. It doesn't work, we break it, we go down, and the same on the downside. So we start tracing a line from here to here, and also on the bottom side of things. If you do not know this trend line over here, we break it and we go up, and now we're going down again. So Bitcoin is in all type of mess in terms of price, regardless of the price. But Luna Classic, on the other hand, it is doing something that they just want to do, and is doing it alone. Now we see this sideways price action over here that has been going on for quite a while, around the 9 to 10,000. Then all of a sudden this big pump. This was due to the burn tax, the new version of the Luna updated, so a lot of things. But then we see this massive skyrocketing from 10,000 all the way up to 30,000 decimals, and now we're back to the 24.6 range, as we're able to see here. But in my opinion, we are going to break even more. Now, recently there's been so many updates on the Luna Classic situation, the Luna Classic coin, and everything that is taken to the ecosystem in terms of, if we're able to go and see here on Twitter, there's a mad support from the community. Luna Classic is trending since like a week now, so the Luna Classic dollar sign is trending with Matic as well, but the community behind the Luna Classic token, it is very big. And also what's big about the community is that we have been here, and the community over on Twitter, most of the community, I'm not saying everybody, is been here from the low. So all of these people are supporters from the very lows. We're talking about over here to the 5,000 decimal. We've seen the pump when the 1.2% burning, all things were coming out, and then we see the linear, and now we even more pumping. Now, if we go and look at the 4 hour, for example, we see that we have, made new highs, new all-time high. We cannot consider this as a high because it's a pump, but we have seen it here, and now we're on the way to that 1 cent mark, which it is reachable in my opinion. And with the 1.2% transaction fees, it is going to happen in a way that, depending on the volume, everything depends on the volume of the coin. Now, if every, the Terra ecosystem, Binance, KuCoins, every single platform goes and implement the 1.2% transaction fees, we are looking at a burning of the token to the equivalent of the millions of dollars per day, which it is reasonable, and I've seen a comment on my YouTube channel that said so. It is reasonable to go to the 1 cent mark if there's millions of dollars, and there was a math behind it, which I'll try to find it if I'm able to. So the 1 cent, it is actually possible to go and talk about. Now, we cannot compare Luna Classic at this stage. We can compare the Luna 2.0, which is a little bit more volatile, but Luna Classic is taking way over what the Luna 2.0 is. For example, we have an $87 million in the transaction volume in 24 hours. We have only a 3 million volume in the past 24 hours for what the Luna 2.0 is. The quantity and so on, everything is completely different. So Luna Classic has to be seen from the outside perspective of things and only from their perspective. It does not do what Bitcoin does. Yes, if there's a big price bump, but we've seen it in the past couple of days. There was a big price bump for Bitcoin. Instead, Luna Classic just kept on going up. This is because of the community, the implementation of the new 1.2% burning mechanism, whether it is from an exchange like MaxC Global, which is an exchange that has announced their support for the 1.2% burning classic of the fees, or whether it is simply for rumors, for so to say, like Binance going to accept. And I've seen yesterday something interesting regarding the Luna Classic and the Binance, which, you know, they're working towards the upgrading of the withdrawals and the deposit and all of that within their platform. So that's something interesting to see. And also from what the community is becoming on their Twitter as well. There's a lot of votings every day. Go and follow them, Terra powered by Luna. There's a lot of proposal, a lot of votings. Now, the only thing that is missing in terms of a, you know, a realistic $1 or 10-cent view of the coin, it is one. Now, what's missing is the fact that there is not so much use cases behind the ecosystem. Now, there is the community, there is the will, there is the implementation of the tax, there is all of that, yes. But the ecosystem, the growth of the ecosystem for what it can offer to developers to go and build upon the ecosystem, that's the only thing that is missing. And that's why we see the, you know, all the developers going to Luna 2.0. If there's a way to take the developers back to the Luna Classic and, you know, go and work with them, help them build upon this, you know, this ecosystem, then that could make the price even more skyrocketing. We can see the $1 cent if there's a compilation of burning, community support, you know, transaction fees, etc. And also to the fact that we can go back and build something useful like it was before within the Luna ecosystem, being a DAO, meaning that it is powered by the community and there is a voting power for all the decisions. We see here, you know, you can go and look, there's so many articles, for example, like this, that can explain you even better what was it. And here they go and focus on the version 22 of the network upgrades that further the northward direction in the Luna Classic can be attributed to the Terra launch of the new governance alert bot that will alert investors to the latest governance activity happening on Terra. So it is even more of a community project and it could really be the rebirth of a project. Now, I do hold coins, I do hold approximately 10 million coins or something like that, as I was super lucky, and this is, you know, that's why I say it's no trading, you know, no trading, no nothing, but I was super lucky to buy it. I believe it was, let me see, it was over here. So at this lows here, I was super lucky to buy it here, or even less. I think it was around these levels over here when we were going down. So to the lowest of lows, I was able to buy it. And that's why I have, you know, so many tokens, and I only spent $130 for the 10 million that I bought over here. Now, of course, I will ride the wave that $130 that I invested are already worth $2,500 simply by buying over there. So of course I will keep on riding, and of course I will cheer for the token to go and explode even more. Now, as we said before, we are able to go and see the breakout from this line potentially during this video. And if we do break this line, if we do break the 25,000 decimal mark, we are gonna go on an even better upward trend, most likely. That's just my opinion. But going back to the news, I love this, you know, the global market, the transaction fees. But if you do want to know more, there is also a transaction fees on, you know, on everything. So make sure to let me know down in the comments what you would like to see next. Here we go. For example, a tweet. I have 3 million Luna Classic bought at the very bottom. I will have my heart attack if it ever reaches $1 again. Will never happen again. As we said, the $1 is very unlikely for it to happen. But hey, you got 3 million tokens. If it reaches 1 cent, you're making 30 grand out of it. So it's not something to spit on. It's not something to, you know, not look forward to. If 1 cent happens, then, you know, we have to see going from there. If there's 1 cent, there could be 10 cents. We just have to see how much we can go forward, how much burning it can happen, and all of that, in my opinion. But as we're able to go and see here, the Luna Classic community once again decided to pop the coin and decided to skyrocket. Nothing is happening on the Bitcoin side of things, just a little bit of blue, a little bit of green, sorry, but Luna Classic does not care. That is why I'm telling you we cannot go and compare anymore the price action of Bitcoin to the price action of Luna Classic. Of Luna Classic, because it is something that is completely completely, not like that. But with that said, let me know down in the comments below, and I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Ciao guys.